After he worked at ADS, me and Zeke worked together for like almost a year.
Man,
and
y'all
like 10 different jobs.
Y'all don't even what.
I remember hearing the story because either both of them would show up at my house or just Zeke would show up at my house and be like, I've got a story for you. Like, this is some shit that they did today. I remember Zeke came up and told me one where y'all had a job where y'all had like rode like little carts and made like pallets to send out to stores.
Brenham Wholesale?
Yeah.
We didn't make it.
Y'all didn't make it one day.
Zeke's first fucking day, he's flying down the aisles, hauling ass and flipping people off.
He
We
told
don't
me
even
that
know
was
these
you.
fucking people, dog.
He told me that was you.
No, I flipped him off. No, that was me flipping him off. No, what happened? I was there for a week, and it was okay. No, like 3 or 4 days maybe. And then I was like, yo, if you can get Taylor on, I said I'll stay because I told him I was done. They got Taylor on. He was there for like what, a week? Not even a week. Yeah, a week. Yeah, we made it a week. His first day there, I told him like they're probably gonna have you packing the shit up. It's like fuck that. If they do that, I'll go wait in the car. He didn't want to be with shipping and receiving. So the first day there was like 9 carts available. They're little bitty carts with the little trailers. He got on one. I was like, yo, it's kind of hard. It's kind of weird at first. He gets on it, and then we kind of get used to it. The second day, we're both flying around, but we couldn't back up, so they kept calling us slow. Remember?
Yeah.
Kept calling us slow, man. That shit pissed me off. And then the last day there, I was driving around, and I thought I was cool with this guy. Remember that dude who always wore a backwards hat?
Yeah.
He always had this big ass speaker. I thought I was cool with him, so I was like, "Yo," and I flipped him off, and he found Taylor. He goes, "Yo, what the fuck's your boy's problem?" But I was just fucking with him. And that night, my shit died, so I had to go get another cart. And the cart I got on, use your dick or your pelvis area to activate the super speed on it. And every time I did that, my shit would just die. So I had like a bunch of items left to pick. And it took me like, 40 minutes or some shit?
Yeah, forever
in a day. And they thought I was just taking forever. So I get there, and I dropped the shit off. He goes, hey, man, you're taking way too long. You know, go talk to, what's his name, Dana? You got to go talk to Dana and let him know what's going on. So, you know, you don't get in trouble. Because remember, every hour on the hour, they would, over the PA,
Yeah,
they would announce your times.
Yeah.
They would,
really?
yeah, like, you pick this many items in this much time.
What?
So it would always be like, blah, 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 Zeke, Taylor, or blah, 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 Taylor, Zeke. We're always the last two. Because we couldn't back up. These motherfuckers were smooth with that shit, bro.
It's fucking, the dude's hard. And like,
Yeah.
if you take a corner too fast, like, it'll throw you off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, because you couldn't, like how you turn on a bike, you couldn't do none of that. It was just straight up. You were standing.
It's like them little pallet jacks you ride on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, it's like that, but it's like a oval in the front, and you hook up a trailer to it.
What the fuck? That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was that part was fun. Just riding around all day, really not doing shit. And you had like a big ass computer thing on your hand.
Like the thing on Fallout.
Yeah, just like that. It would be like, okay, you got to go to this aisle, E1, blah, blah, blah. And you pick your shit, throw it on the cart, and if you weren't careful, that shit would all fall off. But,
I did that a lot.
Yeah, I did it a lot, too. And that's why they kept cracking jokes on this shit. Finally, we got tired of it. I definitely got tired of it.
We left in the middle of a shift.
No, the shift was almost over. And we hadn't taken a break yet or something. And I told Tuck, I was like, yo, we're out of here. He's like, for real? I was like, yeah. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. He's like, why? I said, because these motherfuckers keep talking shit. I was like, shit pissed me off. He's like, bet, let's go get some beer. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we worked at the tradition at Northgate. We was painters.
This is my least favorite job we had. My favorite, but least / favorite job.
Like me and Zeke, like
I remember this
we
story.
worked.
Hold on. Before the tradition, what about the other place where we had to unload 150 couches?
Yeah, we told them we don't. No, that was after because we.
No, it was before. Because remember, we were like, yo, because remember during that job, they had us unload an 18-wheeler. And I thought you said we weren't doing this no more. So the first job we had was we were supposed to be doing, what was
the first
it?
one was Caldwell. Caldwell was
That was
the last one.
The first one, we had a make-ready job where you just go around fixing like light sockets,
Changing light bulbs.
little easy shit. But
Patch painting and shit.
Yeah.
but we were getting
Oh, that's
paid. Like
easy.
it was like what? It was supposed to be 10. As soon as we get there, the moment we get there, we walk around, pick up trash. Two or three big ass 18 wheels full of trucks show up.
I told Zeke we're out.
No, we did that shit, and then
Zeke hurt his back.
I fucked my back. All those couches weigh like 100-something pounds each. We did like what, 200, 150 of them, some
Yeah,
shit
it was
like
a
that.
fuckload of couches.
Fuckload of couches.
Then
We
they
did-
wanted us to put them in fucking apartments.
upstairs and shit. Yeah,
What
we're
the
like, nah, we're not
fuck?
doing that. We're like, we're gonna go paint. So we ran off, painted with some dudes for a little bit, and then we watched TV for the rest of the shit. And they called us. They're like, hey, how'd it go? We're like, we're not going back. RJ, that big dude, RJ. He's like,
He was cool. Like he would send us on like 2 and 3 week jobs because he knew we wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
Together.
But
Anyway.
he would send us on like these 2 and 3 week jobs, man. And the last one was they sent us to Caldwell. That was redoing the school, and we twice they done had us unload 18 wheelers at these other 2 jobs. Then we go to Caldwell. We work there for I don't know 2 or 3 days, and then they bring a fucking 18 wheeler. 18 wheeler pulls up, and I see it. And I go get Zeke because I already know I go get Zeke. I said, hey Zeke, I said check that out. He said, oh no, nigga, we about to book it.
I was like, we about to go and get. So we're trying to hide out, and because we're the new guys, they come and find us. Yo, come help us unload this 18 wheeler. So what was that dude's name on the forklift? We get like the first row out. We get to the second row where we had to fucking actually drop it down and pull it to the floor. Taylor pulls it. That bitch falls on me. I go, oh no, I'm gone. I said, I'm done. I was like, yo, whatever that guy. I said, I'm fucking done. He's like, you don't think you can do it? I was like, no. I just said I can't fucking do it. I was like, I'm fucking leaving. What the fuck this? I was like, I can either go back up there with the what's his name? The white dude with the extra,
John Tubbs.
I can go back up there with Tubbs, or I can leave. I was like, all right, man. I guess.
I don't know why
you're going.
in the first place. I don't understand why they would pick the smallest guy in the fucking world to unload.
Dog, these things probably weighed about 200 pounds, 250 pounds.
What
each.
was it?
AC units.
Oh, what the fuck?
Convention units, like your outside unit, a convention unit.
But bigger because they were for a school, for Caldwell Elementary or high school, whatever it was.
What
Holy
the fuck?
shit.
And they choose you?
They choose me. He was already out there. He was walking back in, and he said they called him like, "Yo, come on back." And so some big ass fucking muscular black dude with dreads comes up to me, "Yo, they need you outside." I was like, "Fuck, all right."
Couldn't he do it?
So I hurt my back. But before I hurt my back, like a day or two before, Taylor's walking down this. We were up in the rafters building these racks for the units.
They're called hangers.
The hangers.
You hang these units in the hangers. It's like it's like these pieces of all thread are like 10 feet long. Then we put a piece of unit straight across, so it makes like they look like trapeze. They're called trapeze hangers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think
And so and it's like you put one here, then you skip a spot, and you put one here, and that's what they're hanging this shit on.
The easy work, like the real easy shit. And we were doing that, walking down there. And so, was it Tubbs who turned the fan on?
Yeah, turned the fucking fan on. Insulation blew all over me, down my shirt, in my shirt, dog. Like I'm allergic to that shit.
Oh,
Like he was sweaty, so he couldn't get it off. Like it was just flying.
I went in the
all
bathroom
over.
and I washed my body with soap and water. I put baby powder on me. I told Zeke, I said, "Take me home, motherfucker." Fuck.
It was like
place.
he was like, the guy was like, "Oh, if you just need the baby powder, will that help?" He's like, "No." He's like, "I'm going home." He even told us that you can fire me, dog. I don't care. I'm going home. He's like, I gotta get this shit off me. He's like, "Oh, are you gonna drop him off and come back?" I was like, "Hell no! I know what you want me to do. I'm staying home." The next day, I went to work, or I was going to. Didn't you have to get a ride from your grandma that next day?
Yeah.
Because he had to show up late. His skin was all, his eyes. He looked like somebody beat the dog shit out of him. His eyes were all swollen.
I was fucked up, dude.
He was all
They
fucked
got all
up.
in my mouth and shit.
Oh shit!
And like I'm not one to bitch about work, dog. Like or bitch about a situation, but man, I ain't fucking with insulation. That's just how it's gonna be.
I mean, you're allergic to it.
Well, if
I
you're
wouldn't.
allergic to it, then yeah, fuck,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like his skin, like it was like immediate. Like he went to the bathroom. He was like, "Put some baby powder in my ass crack, dog. I can't fucking touch it." Like he was red.
I was done, dog.
He was red. The whole way there, he had the window down. He was like, he's like, as soon as what was fucked up, as soon as we get in the car, even though he was all fucked, he was like, "Oh, feels so good to not be at that shithole. Stop at the store, let me get some squares."
Fuck that place, man.
Yeah, dude, that's shit. But the one he was talking about, the tradition, that was my favorite one. The easiest job, dog. The easiest job.
What'd y'all do?
Paint, like
Paint,
that's
that's
all.
it.
Like no more, no less.
Walk around with this little cup, and you refill this little cup with the 5-gallon bucket, and we go in these fucking rooms and we paint the fucked up spots on the walls.
Yeah.
What?
And paint the windowsills.
But our first day there, they did have us scrubbing mold. You remember that shit? Oh, that was terrible. We walk in a room, somebody left the heater on, and they left the window open, so there was mold all over the place. We had to wear masks and spray this Moldex shit.
Yeah, we sprayed Moldex all over everything.
It was kind of hard to.
It
It's kind of
the whole room.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to breathe in there, but it was funny as fuck because we were there for like what 2-3 weeks. if even.
Yeah, we was there for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Was the job where Tuck told somebody
That's
either
the
you want
job.
it done fast or you want it
That's the
done
job.
right?
That's the job. Matt told him, he said, hey, you guys need to pick up the pace. He's like, look, man, you want quality or quantity? He's like, I want both. That ain't how it works. You want it done right or you want it done fast? I was rolling. And then he was like, well, I want it done fast. So we had this other dude. His name was Charlie or Herbert, but he called himself Black. So we was like, Black. Yeah, he was black as shit. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He was 11:59 p.m. midnight black. And we told him, we was like, yo, look, like, I don't need all three of y'all in the same room at the same time. Y'all each get a room. We're like, all right, cool. So we split up, and then we went and got him. Like, fuck that shit. Come on, we're all doing the same room. So he was like, all right, Zeke Taylor, I'm gonna let y'all tell me, what are we doing? Like, shit, each room 30 seconds, whatever you can get done. He said he wants it done fast. We can get the whole fucking floor done in an hour. Each room 30 seconds, whatever we could get, just real quick. There was some parts that needed filler, call it pink.
Yeah,
we were supposed to be rubbing that shit in there. Taylor was just slapping extra paint on there, letting it run over and dry in the crack. We would just run off. With the last day there, no, before that, hold on, let me get to that. Before we get to that, we go chill. They said, hey, you guys can work Saturday and Sunday for some overtime. I was like, bet, I'm all about it. So Saturday we go to work. He comes with me, and we're supposed to go in Sunday. But that Saturday night, his family ends up coming down. And he ends up getting fucked up, I think. We went to some family reunion or some shit, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I go to work all fucking hungover to the same room. Mind you, we had been working on the same room for like 3 or 4 days. So we were just like bullshitting on Facebook, Instagram.
Watching videos.
Like,
Like, they have couches and shit in there.
They had Wi-Fi in there and everything.
Yeah, and you can hear people coming. So if somebody's coming, you just stand up and,
Yeah.
you know.
It just
Yeah, so it was, but I fell asleep in that bed for like 6 hours. I got there at 7, 8 o'clock. I went to sleep, and then finally, like, yo, Express called me. Hey, are you at the job? I'm like, yeah, I'm here. Like, I've been here since 7 or 8. So he comes to try to find me. Every time he would come in this room, I would jump into another room and just keep passing him. I'd be like, yo, I'm done with all those rooms already. He's like, oh, okay. The next day, Taylor comes back. It was either that Monday or that Tuesday he came back. He came back Monday, but it was either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember whenever we burned off on him.
We quit on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday. We had brought Virgil up there.
That was Virgil's first day.
Virgil's first half day there. Yeah, Virgil
so
lasted.
this is y'all's last day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
our
it's
last
Virgil's
day.
first half a day.
Yeah, because he didn't make it through the day. So anyway, we're painting, and he tells me some of these walls, they're all white, and all you gotta do is go back and touch them up. Some of them, there are certain maroon walls, like dark fucking red.
It's like Aggie Maroon.
Aggie maroon,
yeah,
yeah.
Like A&M.
And he was like, how many times you paint over that one wall? Like 10 times before it was finally bleed. It didn't bleed through. So Taylor was like, he was doing the cut in work, which is the outline.
Yeah.
And he was doing that. But he told me not to do any cut-ins, just paint over with this thick-ass primer. And I didn't tell him that because I didn't think he was going to do anything, because I was like, fuck it, we're both lazy. We ain't doing this shit anyway. I walk in a room, and I see him doing the cut-in work, and I was like, I guess we're painting it. I go into another room to paint, do like one of the bedrooms, and Matt walks in. What are you doing? Fuck! God damn, what are you, stupid? And I hear him slap. I think it was a Dr. Pepper, or he threw a Dr. Pepper or some shit.
Yeah,
and
he slapped the
immediately,
drink on the ground.
my eyes got big. I said, oh, God. I said, let me go help this little man real quick before he gets killed. And I don't know what the fuck he said to him, but I walked in that room, and he was this far from Taylor's face. I was like, say, bro, hold up. That's a bad place for you to be. That guy Black, he pokes his head out the door. He sees what's going on. He pokes his head right back in. And then he just kept running his mouth. Taylor comes in the room. He's like, hey, let's get the fuck out of here before I beat the fuck out of this motherfucker. And he's like, you're going to do what? He said, you heard me, bitch. And we just kept walking. Dude, Taylor got this close to beating that scrub. Dude, I had 30 pounds on him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little skinny motherfucker. He looked like a dope fiend, bro. Like
Yeah.
prime time, 100%. This guy lives in a fucking camper with 900 other motherfuckers, and he's smoking dope. That's what
Yeah.
he looked like.
Damn.
He had hair like Albert Einstein.
He looked like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's skinnier.
Yeah, but way
dirtier.
skinnier.
And
dirty.
dirty.
Our
God,
first
dude.
day on the job, didn't you have somebody ask you for $10 or some shit?
Yeah, some fucking old white guy asked me to borrow $10.
He's like,
Motherfucker, I ain't got a job. You know,
It's my first day. Yeah, our first day on the job. We show up, and
He still owes me $10.
he's one of the guys who who had been there for a while. Like he'd been working with that guy Matt for a good while. He said for like a couple of months.
Their supervisor on the cool, their supervisor or whatever had got fired, and Matt was like doing that
like
for,
next in line. Yeah,
like and it was temporary for him till they got somebody else.
Yeah.
So he was like kind of like on a power trip anyway. He was kind of a dick. So fuck that dude.
yeah.
Fuck
know?
that dude.
Fuck that dude. He came in there and I wasn't getting mad because I understand, you know, if you're on a job, man, you're gonna get your ass chewed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
yeah.
just how it works. You know, you fuck something up or do something you ain't supposed to do. But he told me every wall that's maroon I needed to paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was doing what the man told me. No, I think we was working that day. Like we wasn't just fucking off, you know, hiding in
Yeah.
the room, taking naps and
'Cause
shit.
we
Like we
only-
would take turns taking naps. Like he would watch for me and I'd watch for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this day we was really working, and that's what really pissed me off.
Well, that's because we only had like 2 to 4 days left on that job before. Because remember, they even brought us in that meeting and thanked us and shit. Brought us
Yeah.
donuts and cake and shit. So like we had been doing a good job, but it was like a few days left. We wanted to get shit done, but that day I was like, okay, well, because he came up to me, he was like, yo, just tell you and Taylor, just run this thick ass primer over everything. Don't paint it, come back, paint it, come back. I forgot. I didn't tell him that because I really didn't think he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't lay down the tarp or anything. You're supposed to lay down the tarp so you didn't get any paint on the shit.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. You
Well-
get a wet rag, comes right up.
Well, yeah. Well, at the time I wasn't thinking. So he just starts doing the cut. He's like, "What do you think of my cutting? What are you doing? Oh, you fucking stupid! God damn!" Well, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, at first, man, I even told him, I said, man, you know, chill out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Chill out.
You know, like,
Wait, you fuck around and get
I tried
hurt.
to be civil about the situation, and then he kept wanting to yell and you know, getting a name calling and shit, and like I could have capped on that dude for days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You fucking don't even get me started.
Don't get me started.
Oh, God. Well, I told the dude, you know, chill out or whatever, and it's like the more I tried to like calm the situation, like he would try to like fire it up, like I guess he felt like he was punking me, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, man, this guy's fucking serious. And I thought about it in my head. So I was like, man, I ain't no bitch. I said, hey, dude, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, excuse me. I said, fuck you, dude. I ain't got to work here. Fuck this little motherfucking, you know, $10, $12 an hour. You know, whatever the fuck they're paying me, bitch. You know, so and that's when I was walking out. I said, man, fuck this, you know, fuck you, dude. I'm leaving. You know, I'm out of here.
He's like, Zeke, take me home before I beat the fuck out of this motherfucker.
So wait, what happened with Virgil?
Oh yeah, so with Virgil, he had what's that called where they spray you spray the shit on the wall to make the texture?
Yeah.
Texturizing or whatever the fuck it is.
You're spraying texture.
Spraying texture on the wall. And he came up to Virgil and he's like, you're gonna do this shit outside the elevator door. There was these big ass spots. He was like, texture this, go up to the next floor, texture, go up, blah blah blah. He gets down to the first floor, Virgil paints it. He's like, that's not the right color. He's like, oh, you want me to redo it? He's like, yeah.
It wasn't eggshell. It was light beige.
Yeah, or some shit like that.
It was stupid shit like that he would do.
Yeah,
like,
so he's like,
power
he's
trip,
like, okay,
man.
let this one dry, go up here and use this one. So he uses the color that he tells him to use. That's not the right color. Why don't you use the one downstairs? He's like, what? He's like, go to the next floor and do it again. He uses the first color he used on the first floor. Tells him it's wrong. Virgil said he dipped the thing in paint. He was about to paint it. So he dropped it and just fucking got in the elevator, walked out, went home. I was like, bitch, you didn't fucking leave. We get right by the train tracks. I get a picture from Virgil. It's him on the way home. He's leaving.
that dude was a dick, man. Like, if anybody deserves an ass whooping, man, it's him. Like,
But
he's a
we did
fucking
the
prick.
smart thing though about that job. We went straight to Express and we told him what had happened. Like,
I went over. I snitched. I was a hoe.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah, we dropped down like a
you know?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then, but they were cool though. They were like, "Oh yeah, they're not gonna be talking to y'all like that. Fuck that. Y'all ain't going back." And then they gave us the Caldwell job, which
Yeah, we
you know.
fucked that up too.
yeah.
The fucking asshole over here starts making fun of RJ's fat girlfriend or something on Facebook.
Oh, her sister-in-law or some shit.
Yeah, so fucking
Wait, what?
RJ
Yeah.
never got us a job again.
But he got me a job just recently. But yeah.
We know.
No, but what happened with that is we were watching the Super Bowl when it was the Broncos and the Panthers, and we got all fucked up. After the Super Bowl,
RJ was supposed to come watch the Super Bowl with us.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
And I bought like a bunch of extra food and extra beer and shit so him and his chick can come chill with us. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we ended up being kind of being friends. Like he was texting us and be like, hey, what y'all guys doing? And You know, and he would give us leads on jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
and we worked for what's the name of that?
Not
I don't remember
some
the name of it.
American Staffing or some shit like that.
It started with an A. It's right there on College, and you pass Texas, and like a couple of lights up, it's on the left hand side.
Yeah, university. Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but anyway, yeah, he got us a bunch of jobs, and he was real cool, man. But he just didn't show up that night, and we were just joking, like we were joking with him at first, and then he started getting somebody came in on the comments trying to get serious. I was like, fuck that bitch, you know, I'm drunk to the bitch.
Then
So
Zeke started going in, and I started going in.
RJ went in on it, so we started going in on him too. Like, fuck it, anybody can get it. And he started messaging me, I do not appreciate you talking shit about blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't appreciate your hairline, ho. Like, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like, just going in on him. And then we didn't hear from him for a while. And then I went to Express, and he was working there. He was like, look, man, I know we had our issues, but I'm going to get you the best job I can. And then he got me a job where don't nobody want to hire him. I don't nobody want to hire anybody. I was like, good job. You're real good at that shit, huh?
I tried to get on there too, and he just wasn't having it.
Yeah, he already knew. He's like, y'all two together don't make it.
It was a night job. We'd have been watching Netflix all night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
He's like, y'all two together don't make no fucking sense.
So wait, what happened to Uber?
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
I got fucked.
What?
So Zeke tells me we're gonna go do all this Uber and shit,
You got
and I didn't really get fucked.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking, you know, we're gonna split this money 50-50. That's what I was under the impression of. I didn't know he borrowed money to start it, right? And this is one of those arguments like where we didn't talk for like a month or two, kind of things.
Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, like he pissed me off and I pissed him off. So we didn't talk for I don't know, probably like a month or two
Over Uber.
over fucking Uber, bro. And I was like, no, because I was dependent on money. Like, nigga, I need this $30. You know what I'm saying? My phone bill's coming up. Like, it was some still was like $30 or some shit.
Well, see, the thing is like the stats and shit that we read up on was like most people on their first night make like $25-$30. We made like $70-$80, didn't we?
Yeah, but
We made a lot of fucking money.
I think he ended up borrowing money or something to so we could get started or whatever.
Like for the gas and shit. Like 'cause
Yeah.
I needed like it was like, you know, I drove the diesel back then,
Oh shit.
so it was like $40-something to get the tank full, and then I think I owed somebody else some money, and I was like, all right, well, anyway, we get all this money. Remember that fucking whenever we went to what's that place by the mall, the brew house?
Yeah, BJ's.
BJ's, yeah.
We went to BJ's, and there was a bunch of like 9
Slurpee Indians.
Yeah, like nine Indian folks there. They they called us over, and they looked at like 9 of them, bro. Even with the minivan, you're not getting that many in there. Like, it don't matter what race you are. Like, Mexicans ain't fitting in a minivan with that many folks. And they look at us, and he's like, this isn't the license plate. He was like, you called for this, right? Taylor's getting in his ass. He's like, is this a license plate number? He's like, yeah. He's like, well, then this is the car you called. You want to ride or not? So he's like, no, we're going to cancel it. So he cancels it. We burn off. We're going out the gate. Tuck goes, oh shit! Look, another car. I mean, another customer. He clicks it, and it's the same people across. He's like, oh fuck them. They can walk wherever they're going, and he cancels the ride.
We picked up this dude and this chick, man. We picked up this dude and this chick from Halo back before he got fucked up.
Oh, I
And
forgot
like they
about
snuck
them.
out like this, like I guess they was having like a secret affair or some shit.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like best friends or some shit.
And like they're I think they were having an affair because they was like real like trying to be low key about everything.
Yeah.
And we drove them. We drove them like it was like a 20-minute drive to some sketchy ass apartments. Or
No,
some
longer
shit.
than that. Okay, you know where downtown Bryan is?
Yeah.
And then how whenever you leave Walmart and you take that road, like whenever you leave the Walmart Crystal Works at and you take
Yeah.
that road,
Yeah.
then you take a left, it's right there. So we were like 6 minutes away. We took them almost all the way down 6, like going
Jesus.
towards Houston, all the way around down Harvey Mitchell.
And like they're trying to fill on each other and shit this whole time.
Yeah.
Like it's uncomfortable. Like
My-
you can hear them smacking while they're sucking on each other's
Yeah,
necks and shit.
and they're talking,
It was
talking about buying condoms. Like it started
let
getting.
them stop at the store and shit.
Yeah, we stopped at a store right across the street from O'Bannon's. Right across the street from O'Bannon's.
Is this where you told them for an extra $50 you can pull out?
What?
I don't know what you're saying.
I think he said for like an extra $50 you can pull out some keto on my face or something.
Yeah, that was them. Yeah, remember you were like, for extra $50 you can pull out a mosquito on my face. I don't give a fuck. We'll never see each other again or some shit. Anyway, we dropped them off through their gate, or like at the gate. And whenever we ended the ride, dude, it was like $44 for like going
Holy
around. It could have been like a $7-10 trip. But because we took them everywhere, remember we took them to the wrong spot?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, no, we didn't park our car here. We parked over blah, blah, blah. So they're like, just take me to the house. Fuck it, we'll get the car later. But that's whenever we started driving them all over the place.
Holy
After we went there, we stopped at that store on University, got them their rubbers. He was like, I just paid $9 for condoms. She's like, oh, shut up, don't tell him. He's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Tuck was like, I already know y'all are about to fuck or some shit like that.
You fucking McNasties.
Yeah. Yeah, you nasties.
After that, we dropped them off. When we went back to Northgate, we had picked up another call at Northgate. We're going to pick these people up. I guess I thought it was these people. There was this fucking drunk guy out there trying to fucking fight everybody. And I was looking. I was like, man, I hope that's not the guy. I hope that's not the guy.
His name was Stu. Yo, Stu was mad fucked up, right?
Trying to squab everybody, dog.
Trying to fight everybody, dog.
Yeah.
So he comes up to the car and his friend's like, no, he's gonna ride with us. So I'm like waiting for him to get in, and Tuck goes, fuck this guy, just leave. I leave. I didn't know he was hanging onto the door.
Zeke almost fucking ran him over, bro.
Yo, I look back and his friends try to pick him up off the ground, and all you hear is this loud ass cackling coming from Taylor. Oh shit.
That was we only Ubered that one night.
Yeah.
This is all one night, bro.
Yeah, dog. There's every story was different. Like every story was so weird. The first one was weird for both of us, but
So you only did it one night.
one time we got like 15 stories out of it.
For real, bro.
No bullshit. No bullshit. It was
Like
weird.
the first people we picked up these two dudes was going to drop them off.
No, it was a girl and a guy. Remember, I forgot to start the ride, or I
He
hit
looked
the
like
button.
a Guido.
Yeah, looked like Jersey Shore, like fist pump for real.
Yeah, but like a fat version, not like a.
Yeah, and then he was with some hot chick. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? So I hit the start ride button, and it didn't go through. So we took him all the way by Halo.
Oh shit.
And then I get there, and the start ride button just activated. I was like, oh shit. These motherfuckers just got a free ride. Taylor was like, hell no. He's like, hell no. Drive back to their house. He's like, but take a few extra turns, just be on the safe side. So we went right back into the ride, and we started using his phone. And that's whenever we started getting, because we were about to quit. We got there like, what, 9 at night?
Yeah, 9 at night.
Yeah, we drove around, waited, nothing. The very first guy we took was the big guy, right?
Yeah, he's from Austin or some shit.
We were at Walmart. We just got a 12-pack of beer. We were like, fuck it, let's go get fucked up. This ain't working out. Boom. Shit goes off. He's like, let's do it. We got the beer, burn out. Picked homeboy up, dropped him off, and that was the beginning of a fucking creepy night, man.
That was the only night we didn't fucking drink on the job. Like the only job.
Yeah.
There's beer available, but y'all didn't drink it.
Yeah, because we didn't want to get bad ratings and shit. And then after that, I had started some other fucked up ass job, and I got an email saying like, hey, there was reports that there was 2 people. I think it was those fucking Indian folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were like, you guys you can't be doing. I'm like, well, I did it for my safety. I'm 120 pounds soaking wet with a rock in my pocket. So I'm not doing that shit by myself. I was like, so if I can't do it with him, with a partner, I'm not doing it. Like, okay, appreciate it. Click, and they just erased my account.
Holy shit.
Just like that.
We get fired a lot.
Yeah, remember here at the party, you and Greg and Navarre, y'all are cracking on talking about, nigga, how you get fired from Uber?
Oh, yeah.